Question 3 on the Massachusetts ballot this year asks voters to decide if drivers for ride-hailing companies like Uber and Lyft can be allowed to unionize. Here in the Bay State, ride-hailing drivers are not classified as employees, but as contract workers or independent contractors. That means the National Labor Relations Act, which grants most workers the right to unionize, does not apply to them. Earlier this year, Uber and Lyft reached a settlement with the state to establish new benefits for ride-hailing drivers, including a $32.50 hourly minimum wage and sick pay. The settlement did not change the driver's employment classification. Question 3 would give drivers for the ride-hailing companies the right to unionize and would provide a roadmap for how the union could form. Under the proposal, drivers who complete at least 100 drives in the last quarter could sign a union card in hopes of forming a union. They can work for multiple companies and have their total rides count toward what the initiative calls active driver status. If 25% of active drivers put their signatures behind a specific union, the ballot measure says a state labor board could approve it as a union for all active drivers. Drivers who don't join the union could be charged a union fee. Supporters of Question 3 include Attorney General Andrea Campbell and several local unions. A spokeswoman from Local 32BJ of the SEIU said that a union for ride-hailing drivers would help make them less vulnerable to sudden company rule changes. Opponents of the measure say unintended consequences may arise if ride-hailing drivers gain the right to unionize through this ballot measure. Massachusetts Fiscal Alliance spokesman Paul Craney says the nonprofit argues a union could lead to higher prices for passengers and less money in drivers' pockets. He also says he wishes drivers had been given more of a chance to let the dust settle with the settlement and experience their new benefits before exploring unionization. The nonprofit also believes the question would violate federal and state law because it would give a subset of independent contractors the ability to unionize. Neither Uber nor Lyft commented or responded to multiple requests for this story. The ballot question would not apply to drivers for Instacart or Amazon. A yes vote would provide transportation network drivers the option to form unions to collectively bargain with transportation network companies regarding wages, benefits, and terms and conditions of work. A no vote would make no change in the law relative to the ability of transportation network drivers to form unions. For 90.9 WBUR, I'm Andrea Perdomo Hernandez.